Feeling great, surrounding myself with some great group of guys, great training partners, great coaching staff. It couldn't get any better than it is right now. I'm fighting a guy who's really tough, likes to come forward all the time, and Goran Reljic. He's been in last two fights I've been to decision, so I know he's going to have the gas to go all the way through, and I have to do the same thing. So we've been really mainly focusing a lot of my conditioning, training a lot of my striking, as well as making sure that I don't get taken down because he's really good on top. You know, I don't mind going to the ground. I think I'm pretty good on the ground as well, especially from the top position. I do have a nice armbar from the bottom position as well, but I like to keep the fight on my feet. That's my thing. I like going all forward, throwing a lot of punches, a lot of kicks. I'm trying to go for the knockout. You know, I mean, if for some reason we end up on the ground, I think I'll be comfortable there. I'll work my way up or try to submit him, but I do prefer to keep it on my feet for sure. You know, it's very important to get a win for sure. You know, nobody wants to go two fights in a row with a loss, especially in the UFC where UFC lets go guys pretty quickly. Some guys get to go after one loss, some guys get to go after two. So you know, I feel like my life is on the line here. So I definitely don't want to go 2-0 in my last 0-2 in my last two fights. I'm definitely going to go for the win. But most importantly for me is to put on an entertaining fight for the fans and for the UFC. I've done that so far with all my fights. They've all been on pay-per-view. Obviously, I'm doing something right. So my main goal for this fight is just to put on a great, entertaining fight for the fans. Especially being in Germany, so close to my home, basically where I grew up and was born in Poland. It's right next door. There's gonna be a lot of Polacks in the crowd. I just want to put on a great show for everybody.
This is definitely going to be a stand-up fight. The main focus for this next fight is we're going to finishing. That's pretty much the main focus. We're not going to leave anything on the table. We're not leaving anything to the judges. Krzysztof is training to finish his next opponent. The biggest thing we're working on, because Krzysztof is a very long-range, aggressive, forward-moving fighter, is I'm trying to get him to sit a little bit more, so he doesn't run into his opponents. And that's the problem that we had with Bonner, is that he was so aggressive. He actually ran into Bonner after hurting Bonner, and Bonner was able to clinch with him. So right now we're just working on having him just attack, throw his punches, throw his combinations, and then sit back to see how the opponent responds before we decide to either attack or go for a takedown or try to finish the opponent.